Biden mocks pushback of vaccine mandates on CNN town hall. It's like the one good fucking thing he's done so far is the vaccine mandates, dude.
Should police officers, emergency responders, be mandated to get vaccines? And if not, should they be stay at home or let go?
Yes and yes. Those who just try to make this a political issue. Freedom. I have the freedom to kill you with my COVID. No, I mean, come on. Freedom.
President Biden demanding first responders who fail to comply with vaccine mandates lose their jobs and mocking people using freedom as a defense for not choosing to get the vaccine. This is New York City announces a vaccine mandate for first responders and city workers. And here now to react is New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik. Good morning to you, Congresswoman.
Great to be with you, Ainsley.
So good to see you. So what's your reaction when you hear him say that?
My reaction is this is absolutely absurd.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dumbass. Oh, like Democrats are literally trying to like not murder Republican constituents, and Republican representatives are still like, no, we should have the right to murder our constituents. Like, you're fucking crazy. It's so absurd that, like, you know, we can't just fucking literally end life. Number one reason for the 34 to 55-year-olds in this country dying, number one cause of fatality for the past 2 months is COVID. 99% of those who are dying of COVID are unvaccinated. That's it. There's no reason to have this conversation, and yet we have it every single fucking day. Republicans refuse to admit those realities, those results. It's the number one cop killer in the country since 2020. And at this stage, it's like, I don't know. I've fucking given up. How do none of them realize that they're literally shrinking their relative vote by bending backwards to anti-vaxxers? Well, 2 reasons. 1, Republicans don't win elections with a majority. They win elections by rigging them, okay? By engaging in systematic, broad sweeping electoral fraud and you know, making it as difficult as possible to fucking get people out to vote. That's how Republicans win. So it doesn't even matter. They could kill half their fucking population and still figure out a way to, through the court system, change the democratic results of an election, which they are actively and deliberately engaging in right now. Republican legislatures in many states around this country are trying to change the outcome of elections if by court mandate or by the legislature if the results are not to their liking, i.e. Democrats winning. So that's one way, and it doesn't fucking matter. The second way that it doesn't fucking matter is that there are a lot of anti-vaxxers. Republicans recognize that there are a lot of anti-vaxxers, that this is an issue that, like, independents, and this is an issue that, like, even some Democrats fucking have idiotic opinions on. And it's a pretty solid way to get support from those idiots, okay? You know, this is like a good culture war issue to fucking jump on and be an advocate for. You do sound like Fox News. This sounds familiar. You do sound like Fox News. Wait, pointing out that, for example, 41 Republicans, like literally this past week, a couple days ago, refused or expressed their dissent towards a bill that would make the election day a national holiday, that would allow working class people to go out and vote, that would also make it easier for mail-in ballots to be accessed. Like, Republicans struck that shit down because because there was no filibuster-proof majority, and you're gonna sit here and tell me that Republicans aren't literally fucking engaging in widespread electoral fraud, like election, making it as hard as possible for people to go out and vote as a part of their agenda? How is that? Explain to me, chatter, how that sounds like Fox News.
And sadly, it's very typical of Joe Biden and the Biden administration to attack Americans' everyday freedoms. First of all, they're turning their backs on law enforcement officers and first responders.
Dude, that's so dumb. These motherfuckers would lose their shit if Joe Biden was like, first, law enforcement officers are no longer allowed to have AR-15s and bulletproof vests, Jack. They would literally freak the fuck out. They'd be like, oh my God, the 22nd most dangerous profession in America. Yeah, actually, it's the literal hardest and the worst and the fucking scariest job to do is being a cop. and Joe Biden is like literally fucking letting them out, hanging them out to dry. He wants to murder cops. Joe Biden wants to murder cops is the fucking, it would be the headlines. Meanwhile, when it comes to the vaccine, they're like, nope, never mind. That's bullshit. That's actually also, hurting the cops. He's giving them boo-boos in their arms, and that's not cool.
Who put their lives and their health on the line every single day, particularly during the COVID pandemic. We've also seen in New York State the consequences.
Yeah, they're putting their health on the line because they're getting COVID, okay? And they're fat and they're dying of COVID. They're getting and dying of COVID. Number one cop killer is fucking COVID, okay? It's not like guns. It's not fucking, gun battles that they engage in. It's like COVID, heart failure, and like shitty fucking driving that cops engage in on a regular basis.
Consequence of these unconstitutional mandates, with Governor Hochul's mandate requiring healthcare officials having that mandate regarding vaccines. We've seen walkouts, and this is while our healthcare, our hospitals, our community health centers have already faced staffing shortages. And even in my district, we have a rural hospital that is no longer able to deliver children.
Yeah, in Chicago, they're across the nation, it's like I've seen different numbers, but it's like 7 times more likely to die from COVID than gunfire. I think it's like 12 times in a certain area. I forget where it was. I thought it was 12 times more likely. Cops in 2020 were 12 times more likely to die of COVID than gunfire.
Deliver babies because of these mandates. So wow. It's unconstitutional. It is an attack on everyday freedoms, and it's something that House Republicans are fighting back against. And I give credit to Republican governors across the country who are also challenging these unconstitutional announcements from the administration.
Yeah, and there's certain circumstances. I mean, you mentioned hospitals that can't deliver babies because they don't have the workers. The ESPN sideline reporter who wanted to get pregnant, and her doctor said not to get the shot so that she could have a better chance of getting pregnant because she was worried about that. And
wait, what? That's just straight disinfo, dude. What the fuck? There is no like infertility caused by the fucking vaccine. That's Fox News, man. That's insane. Holy shit. That is just like an insane thing to just say on the news like that. Just to boop, drop it in. Boop. Low key.
And, for me, at least, time is of the essence when I wanted to have a baby, and I wanted a baby so badly. So that in certain circumstances,
it's the blue light. Shut the fuck up. Blue light stopping you from having babies, brother.
Do you think there should be an exemption?
Absolutely, there should be religious exemptions, and we want to encourage.
Fuck no, dude. No religious exemptions here, bitch. I don't give a fuck, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you fucking Amish? No shot. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Nope. Nope. Bullshit. No fucking shot.
Every American to have those important conversations with your doctor. We are promoting vaccines. We have invested in vaccines, but every person's situation is different. In many cases, people contracted COVID and have that natural immunity. So there needs to be flexibility. These mandates are unconstitutional, and it's an attack on our very freedoms in this country. And to have the President of the United States mock freedom, frankly.
Yeah, Pope is out here being like, you should get vaccinated. And then, motherfuckers are like, the Pope is compromised. He's a socialist. He wants you to get the fucking vaccine. One world order, brother.
Frankly, that's un-American.
What about New York City? Things are about to change here after Bill de Blasio said there's a mandate.
Well, it's just another example of New York City spiraling out of control with the failed
absolutely spiraling out of control, guys.
Leadership from Mayor de Blasio, particularly after 2 years when we've seen skyrocketing crime numbers in New York City. The fact that he is instituting this mandate for law enforcement officers, for first responders, for city workers, it's going to have a hugely negative impact, both on the way of life in New York City, but also on the safety and security in New York City. So New Yorkers have to stand up and demand better leadership from their mayors, from their governors, and from the President of the United States.
They were our heroes 18 months ago, and now they're possibly losing their jobs because they're not going to get vaccinated.
No, they weren't. Okay? They fucking were not. Like, first responders is one thing, but like cops they were not our heroes, dumbass. As a matter of fact, there was like literally an international movement against American police. I don't know if you were there. I don't know if you covered it or not, but like they were so not our fucking heroes that like people literally were protesting in the streets and then getting fucking beaten up by those heroes, okay? Or getting run over by those quote unquote heroes, dude. So fucking psychotic.
I do want to mention that you had a baby Sam, and this is your first television interview since.
Dude, who can? Oh, God. Ugh. You had a baby. It's like, yeah, dude, let's pump out that trad lifestyle, baby.
Having him.
Do you have a lisp? No, I just ate your mother's pussy last night, and it's just, that's why my tongue is a little fucking tired. I don't give a fuck about your ugly ass baby lady. What a fucking joke. I bet you don't have a response. If they can make fruit seedless, they can make you seedless. Okay, that's right. That's true.